Well, it isn't me getting back into the damn stream of things. Isn't it wonderful? I'll call the multi-stream so I can at least see people messaging me and shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll remember to click on stuff. Well, we're doing the signing in thing, so that's a good thing, right? I suppose. Let's do this daily thing and get done as quickly as possible, shall we? Yeah, I know. It seems like, oh my goodness gracious, I have a lot to do. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blub, blub, blub. Be free. Run free, Willy. Free Willy. Run free, Willy. Really? Really? I can do that in 12 minutes. Okay, eat a vegetable. So I just gotta eat 10 vegetables, right? We'll worry about the vegetables in a minute. Cripple enemy limbs. Alright, a doo-doo. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go and kill some blood eagles.
I can feel it. Something's close.
Nah, that's what they're called, blood eagles. It's a faction. They're not ugly, they're just fucking crackheads. It's a faction in the game. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they are. They're drug addicts. They used to be, they used to belong to one faction, but the drugs messed, the chems messed them up. So they, formed their own faction. And
attention, citizens.
And they're too jacked up
imminent.
to,
Exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes, exactly. They're crack babies. Yes, they are. Okay, now I gotta worry about finding a register of some sort, or a thingamabobber. That's easy enough to do. We'll just head down over here where there's a register. Then we're gonna head down here where there's a register. Whole bunch of registers anyway. I only need 5, so it's only like 2 or 3 registers that need to have old world money in it. Grab that, and then I'm gonna go down and kill some rats and call it a day. Yeah, rats.
Oh, fashion.
Yes, they are.
Stopping here is a bad idea.
Need 2 more.
Man,
Done. Okay. There we go. Took care of another one. I only have like 8 minutes remaining. I gotta kill some mole rats. And I'm in the vicinity for mole rats. So let's go to Welch. Kill me a bunch of mole rats. Yes, I know. It sounds freaking crazy, doesn't it, with what I'm doing? I'm attempting to finish this up in record time. Well, yeah, but no one's supposed to know that about me. Now, did I tell you I'm a substitute teacher? Yeah. Yeah, I start teaching on Friday. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need every ounce of it. It's high school. Yes, I am. Not as bad as people think it is. Could be a lot worse. Okay, where the hell's the damn... Where the hell am I? Yeah, me too. That's the thing though, you know, I mean, I enjoy I enjoy college. Oh my god, I love college. And I still love college. Yeah, exactly. No, in all seriousness, I mean, you know, college was the college I attend. It's like the best thing since freaking sliced bread. I have no complaints, no regrets, no nothing with that school. I'm very satisfied. Alright, that needs to be re-rolled. There's not enough roll rats. Kill a creature, 15 creatures, huh? Fine by me. I can easily kill 15 creatures. Just got 2 of them. Come on. Like I'm not hiding. How many left? How many's left? I have to kill 5 more. Shit. I need a place where I can get 5 more of them quickly. Isn't there a freaking amusement park around here somewhere? There it is. I get the 5 right here. I'm just going to kill like 5 scorch as soon as I jump over the thing. There's 10 of them sitting there. I'm just going to blast them with my freaking freaking electric weapon and decimate them. Then it's just a matter of going to my base and building 5 things and calling it a day. I'll be done with the thing. Nope. I just got on. Yeah. I've been busy. I've been a busy little shit. Right, off to my base, so. Go. In here, unload. Yeah. No, I got my Explorer running today. I got my I changed out an outlet.
Have you seen those Mothman cultists yet?
Yes, I did.
Get out of the loony bin, I tell you.
What do you mean, how? I know how to fix cars. Believe it or not, I'm not incompetent as people think I am. You know, to get the car running, I mean, you know, to get a car running, all you need is, you know, spark and gas and air. If a car doesn't have one of those three things, it's not going to start. You know, so I dumped a thing of gasoline stabilizer into the tank. Well, when a vehicle sits for an extended period of time, gasoline becomes unusable. Stabilizer, what it does is it stabilizes the gasoline to make it usable again. Yep. So I filled. I just gotta build 10 things. Alright, 10 things I gotta build, right? Or decorations. Decorations. And I did that with time to spare.
Changed so much.
Finished everything. Quite literally. I maxed out my time. I'm at no time left. I used up every second I had. But, you know, it worked out pretty good. Wow, it just ended, like, just now. It went from 50% down to 20%, so everything I did counted. It is. It's a wonderful thing. You know, I only had, when I got on, 14, when I got on 14 minutes ago, I had 12 minutes remaining. Well, 14 minutes ago I started the stream, and I guess around the 12-minute mark I was on the, I was in the game. When I checked, it had 12 minutes, and so in 12 minutes I scratched pre-war money. I built 10 things in my camp. I consumed 2 chems. I crippled 6 enemy limbs. I drank 2 purified waters. I ate 10 vegetables, and I killed 15 creatures. Yep. I did pretty good in that small time period, didn't I? I did my dailies in 14 minutes. Usually it takes me a half an hour. Well, no, I did my dailies in 12 minutes. What the hell am I talking about? I'm quite pleased. Okay, so there's this thing called seasons. Okay, so every couple of months, the powers that be creates a season where you earn score rank. And the higher your score, the more score points you receive tickets to buy things in the store. But you only have so many points that day you can get a day. Okay, they have dailies and they have weeklies. Okay, so I do my dailies every day to get my score points, to get my score points for the day. And then once a week, I do my weeklies as well as my dailies to get all my weekly score points and my daily score points in that one session. Now, on the weeklies, what I do is I use something called a score booster, which doubles my score, which doubles my available score points that I can earn for the day. Does that make sense? Okay, so instead of, say, for instance, scrap pre-war money. Okay, I had to scrap 5 pieces of pre-war money. Okay, it's worth 313 score points, but because I had a booster, it was 616 score points. Okay, so I received 616 score points instead of 313. Okay, so that's what the dailies do. I receive my daily, my daily score points by completing certain tasks. Okay, well, you have weeklies, you have weeklies and you have dailies. Well, the weeklies you have a week to complete. Okay, and when I do a booster, instead of this score point being worth 1250, it's worth 2500. So what I do is I boost it for the day, and I complete my weeklies in one sitting. And the weeklies take to do all the weeklies and the daily for that on Tuesdays. It takes me about 2 hours. So Tuesdays I stream for about 2 hours because I'm doing my weeklies and my dailies. My dailies I stream for about 30 minutes to an hour, because that's how long it usually takes me to do a daily. Today I did my dailies in 12 minutes. Yep, exactly. 12 minutes with streaming, yep.
You're too late. I'm already halfway drunk.
I don't know. Well, I've been on longer than that. I've been on for 18 minutes now. I mean, so I mean, people like to come in here and listen to me bullshit, I guess. Yeah, they like to hear that shit too. I don't know why, but they like to fucking hear that shit. So let's see. I gotta collect one more issue of Scout Life. I have to collect one more issue of Live and Love. And I have to collect 2 more issues on Guns and Bullets.
You and I.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse, I could be starting this all over again. Ah. No. Not at all. If I had to start over again, I'd never play again. I just walk the fuck away. Maybe, but not tonight. I need to get to bed. I got to pick my kids up from school. I got to leave here at 6 in the morning to pick my kids up for school. And then from there, because I do it on Thursdays, because I got to take them to, they have doctor's appointments, they have scouts. So I ensure they go to scouts. I ensure they go to their doctor's appointments on Thursdays. So, yeah, so I, so I take them to school. Then tomorrow, after I drop them off from school, the DMV's like is like 10 minutes away from their house. So after I drop them off, I'm going to head over to the DMV. Get my Explorer registered and my trailer registered, and then I'm going to head over to Comcast and get Leah her phone. From there, I'm going to head back to Summers Point, where my daughter will have will be just time for my daughter's doctor's appointment. So my daughter attends her doctor's appointment, and while she's with her doctor, I'm getting her lunch. From there, I drop her back off at school, and we go, and I go and I study for a couple of hours, and then I pick up my daughters, and my oldest friend from school, and I take them to the park where my oldest and her friend play in the park, and my youngest attends her doctor's appointment in my car.
Could I interest
And I study while she has her doctor's appointment. From there, I go to
We gotta protect
I take the
what we
kids to
have.
I take the kids to dinner.
It's worth it.
No, I'm wrong. From there, I pick up my kids' mom, and then we go get dinner, and then we go to Scouts. Yes, it's a very, very, very busy time for me. Yes. But, being a dad is worth it. Absolutely. I love being a dad. As long as I can do it, I will do whatever it takes to take care of my kids. Yes, as long as it's not murdering somebody. No, someone breaks into my house. The conversation is, "Hi, how you doing? Welcome to your hell." Nope. Nope, it's that moment they hear the sound of leather straps being tied to their hands, and getting tied up somewhere where no one's ever going to find them again, and they're going to be my bitch for the rest of their life.
My dreams need to...
Yes, exactly. As I said, welcome. I get to do what I've always wanted to do. And no one's gonna know. Huh? Yeah, but it's not the same. Oh, I know why I'm overweight. There we go. How am I on ammo? Alright. I am really low on Ultra 45 rounds. I'm low on everything really, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see. I'm good on fusion cores. My fusion cells, they're about 16 pounds. About like 16,000 fusion cells. I got 6 pounds on fusion cells, sorry, ultrasight rounds, and I have 8 pounds on fusion cells. It's only 16,000 remaining though. That's not many fusion cells. So I'm gonna have to make some. Let's see. $100 times 135. What does that bring me to? 135. No. 13,500. So it's going to give me copper, lead, and plastic, whatever. How much does that make me? All right, I'm up to 30,000 fusion cells now. Yeah, why?
That doesn't get any better than this, Beck.
That's Lua 5.4. That's the latest version of Lua that freaking whatever it's called supports. Oh. Alright. Now what else is there to do?
You really saved me. You know that?
I gotta find something else to do, and I don't know what else to do. See what I mean? I try to stream for an hour. PC Building Simulator. I do have the second one, but it doesn't have what I'm looking for. It doesn't. It's missing quite a few, quite a few options. I went into the budget, I went into the build the other day, and it's missing. Well, it doesn't have. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense with what it's with what it's with what it has. I'm gonna put it that way. I'll show an example. And as you can tell, the game runs super smooth on this computer. Okay, so I'm just going to remove all the components, That was a mistake. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the fan in there, okay, because this case can support whatever motherboard I throw at it. So if I go into motherboards, for instance, and I want to do like a Z790, there's no option for the Z790 chipset. Unless, of course, I have the wrong case. Yeah. There we go. So we're going to come in here, right, and look at motherboard. Okay. So we're going to motherboards. We're going to chipset. Doesn't even let me choose chipset. There we go. That's the only Z790 they offer. Okay, I mean, there's so many Z790s to choose from. Okay, and it's not like they don't have ASUS boards. Okay, I mean, look at the brands they have. They have ASUS, they have EVGA, they have Gigabyte, they have MSI. Okay, so out of the out of the companies that I use, okay, they have ASUS and MSI. All right, so why not offer a decent motherboard? Okay, but instead, all they offer is the only Z790 they offer is this monstrosity. Okay, which is really annoying. Okay, so if I want any kind of a decent selection of motherboards that support the 13th and 12th gen, the 13th and 14th gen CPUs, I'd have to do the Z690 because the Z790 there's no option for Z790. Okay, and going into the CPUs. Okay, we go into the LGA 1700. Okay, so it supports the 14900K, but what about the 14900KS? Okay, they offer the KF, but they don't do the KS. Okay, no, they do the 14700K, the 14900K, but not the 14900KS. Okay, they do the 14700KF. They have the 13900KS, but they don't have the 14900KS. That doesn't make sense now, does it? And don't even get me started on the prices. The prices are so outrageous, it's not even funny. But the so they got the 13700K, 13700KF. Okay, it's great they offer the they offer these high-end chips, but they don't offer the motherboard that goes along with those chips. They give you the like I said, they give you the 690, and then they give you one Z790. Okay, I like to see because they have ASUS. I like to see some ProArt cards. I mean, granted they're not the prettiest of devices, but the they offer the TUF, they offer the Rogue Strix, they offer the Rogue Maximus. Okay, but what about the ProArt series? The ProArt series are performance devices without the friggin' without the what's the word I'm looking for? Without the RGB. Okay, and they offer all these RAM types, but they're missing, the default that everybody that I recommend is Crucial. Okay, because you have Samsung, Crucial, not Crucial, but Crucial's parent, who is Micron. So you have Micron, Samsung, and I forget the third company, but you only have three companies that manufacture memory. Okay, so for instance, you can buy Corsair memory, and two Corsair memory sticks will not work with each other because they have different controllers on them. From two different manufacturers. Okay, because they pull their they pull their memory from different manufacturers. They just don't because they don't manufacture their own memory. They buy their memory in lots from different manufacturers, and they make sure that memory matches with the with the matching chips that they with the matching sticks they sell in packages. Okay, but they they have like a I'm using the word controller, but it's another it's another device built into the chip that basically specifies who the manufacturer of the chip was. Okay, so for instance, you can't mix a Micron memory with Samsung memory and expect you to have dual channel memory working properly. Huh? Okay, how so you could have two Corsair, two Corsair Platinum, Dominator Platinum sticks, and they'll be incompatible with each other because one's from Samsung and one's from Micron. They got to match. However, if you buy Crucial, all the Crucial memory is going to match because it's all made by Micron. So you don't have to worry about getting that granular with Crucial memory. So if, say for instance, you have 16 gigabytes of Crucial of Crucial memory, we'll use ballistic, Crucial ballistics memory, and you have another 16 gigabytes that they bought a few months later of Crucial ballistics memory. Even though they're from different lots, they're gonna work in dual channel mode with no problem because they're all made by Micron. Make sense? Make sense? Okay, so that's why I recommend Crucial because you don't worry about compatibility. You're buying when you buy Crucial you're buying direct from manufacturer, memory manufacturer called Micron, and you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, same thing with Samsung. You buy Samsung memory, you're buying from the Samsung memory manufacturer, so you have nothing to worry about. Which is why Samsung's SSDs are friggin' amazing because they come directly from the manufacturer of the memory, the memory sticks, Crucial. Okay, now, Crucial SSDs are great too, but again, okay, who manufactures the memory for Crucial? Micron. So, however, for hard disks, I mean, I don't get anything other than Western Digital for hard disks. But you notice they don't sell Western Digital hard drives here. What brand do they have? Mortoni's. That's the only brand of hard disks they sell here are Mortoni's. Okay, it's like, okay, yeah, well, Mortoni is the game brand. So they don't offer like Western Digital or Seagate or they don't offer like the name brand drives. They're offering things like Team Group or they maybe more than likely, but I mean, if I was if I was a hardware manufacturer and there was a company that was making video game, that made a video game based on the hardware, I would want my hardware listed on their Exactly. I'd be like, why the hell would I not want to have my hardware featured in these builds? Because ultimately these kids are building these crazy computers in this game, and they're going to eventually buy a computer based off the computer they build. So why wouldn't I want my components listed in the game? And I'm not talking about just one component. I'd give them my whole library. I'd be like, look, here's our entire suite of hardware. Let people do what they want with the hardware and see what they create. I think NZXT did that for the most part. Let's see what their cases are. Okay, here we are. Okay, brand. I don't even know if NZXT cases are here. But let's see something. We'll do price high to low because I have the none of these cases look like mine. What the hell? See what I mean? NZXT didn't even put in my case. You see what I mean? Okay, I don't even remember what my case is called. I'd have to go to Microstar to find out what type of case I bought. Because I seriously don't remember what case I purchased. Pretty sad, huh? Let's see. I know it's an NZXT case. I just don't know what brand, or what model it was. Let's see if it's under my order history. It should have been under 2023. Okay, I have the H9 Elite. Okay, I have the H9 Elite with the Samsung 990 Pro, 2 TB drive. Okay, I mean, this is not a bad little system here. I mean, I'll show it to you guys. As long as I don't accidentally, dox myself. I mean, as you can tell, I'm going slow. Here we go. Okay, so you see, I have the H9 Elite. I have the 13700K. Okay, you can tell what type of thermal paste I used, and yes, I even bought a nice little toolkit. See, it's right here. I like this cute little toolkit. It's adorable-ish. So anyway, so I have 32 gigabytes of Crucial Pro. I have a Samsung 990. I bought a new I bought a new trackball. I went with this keyboard for something or another, and I went with this for the living room. So I went with the Asus Z790 ProArt, right? And I have two 4 TB drives running in RAID 0 for storage. And I bought this as a backup water cooler just in case my water cooler goes. And there's my video card right there. I'm with the 4070 Ti. And there's my my cooler that I utilize. And there's my my power supply. And I have Windows 11 Pro. Can't beat that, can ya? It's not a bad little system. So I mean, it's not like I I went crazy on the computer. Okay, I mean, yeah, I went with 13700K, but I could have went with, I could have went with, you know, 14th gen because the 14th gen was out at that point. I could have went with the 14700K or 14900K, but instead I went with the 13700. I'm like, I can go one generation below. I could have went all out with crazy spec DDR5. Okay, okay, I went with the budget DDR5. Okay, I mean, I didn't go crazy. Look at the price on that 2 terabyte Samsung disk, that Samsung drive. Okay, I didn't go crazy on that either. No, the motherboard I went crazy on. Okay, $450 for the damn motherboard. But, I figured if I wanted to go to 14K, a 14900K, this motherboard would support it. And I didn't go crazy on the video card either. Okay, because I could have went $2,000 on a video card. I stayed sub 1,000. And I didn't go crazy on the cooler either. 150 for the water cooler, that was not bad price. So yeah, I went crazy on the power supply because there's only 2 brands I trust: Seasonic and Thermaltake, and they were out of stock on the 12, on the 1200-watt Thermaltake. So I went with the Seasonic. I'm very particular when it comes to brands. Especially when it comes to a power supply. I need to be able to trust that. I need to be able to trust the power supply. And yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of money that day. But computer parts cost money. Yeah, I'll show you my kids' computers. Because last term I bought my kids' computers. Let's see, we'll do 2024. Okay, so so my youngest, so my oldest received a 12700K. She also has a Z790, but you notice though, I didn't go crazy on the Z790. Okay, 16 gigabytes of RAM, but I didn't go crazy on the RAM either, right? Okay, and if you notice I went the RTX 3050 because of the price. They don't do high end. They don't do that type of high end gaming. My youngest has a 12600KF. I mean, I bought it on sale. The price difference between the 2 CPUs was about $70. A big difference between the two. But Lucy wanted wanted the i7. My youngest, she was 8 at the time, so I opted to get her the i5. And this was 1600, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 3050 dual. Okay, and they both went with the Western Digital blue drives because I like Western Digital. I trust Western Digital. Okay, you notice, what brand did I go with for the power supply? Thermaltake. Okay, yeah, I went with the Deep Cool, but I replaced the fan with Thermaltake fans. And then there was Arctic Cooling, obviously, Windows 11, obviously, and went with some MSI Pro video card, the monitors. Okay, 2 UPS, 2 UPS, let's say 2 UPSs one for each computer. Went with 2 webcams, and I ordered 2. I bought 2 of these. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of these Logitech mice or trackballs. The kids love them. and I ordered one of these for Lucy, and Leah received a warranty replacement for hers. So they both received new headsets. And then their mother bought these. Their mother bought this. The mother bought these things. Leah wanted this keyboard. Lucy wanted this keyboard. You notice Lucy went for a wired keyboard. This is Lucy's case. This is Leah's case. So you can tell I didn't go crazy on the cases. You know, there was like a $5 difference between the two cases because Leah wanted white versus black, and Lucy wanted black. And I wasn't going to go crazy. I was going to go crazy over the cases. You know. And this is something their mother bought too, but all ended up on my receipt. But that's okay. Their mother came with us, and she worked for me. So I, so basically I bought it and she paid me back. Yes, it does. Yep. Exactly. About the time she worked for me, so. She's I think, I have a personal care attendant that helps me with dishes and stuff, and today I fell, and thank God my personal care attendant was here when I fell. He helped me back up again. I fall all the time. I'm disabled. I am quite literally by definition a cripple. Yeah, so yeah, I fell. I couldn't stand. I was actually walking. I installed an outlet. I went to turn the circuit breaker back on, and when I turned around, I went to walk forward, and down I went. My legs didn't respond to what I told my legs to do. Yeah, and down went Fraser. The story of my life, which is why I have a personal care attendant, because I really can't do a lot. Yeah. Like today, I got the Explorer. I got the Explorer running, and I hurt myself in the process of getting the Explorer to run. But I got it running. Putting the battery in did a number to my back. It did a huge number to my spine putting the battery in. But yeah, it needed a new battery. It needed a fuel stabilizer, and she started right up. I mean, she sat for 2 years and she fired right up with no hesitation. She was happy to run. And then let's see, what else is there? But yeah, the Explorer ramp, no problems. And then I have the what's it called? In my wheelchair, I was working on getting my wheelchair operational. That's been down for a while. So I got to get a battery for the wheelchair, and the wheelchair should come back to life again. I kind of miss my wheelchair. Actually, speaking of which, it's a Textron, right? Textron Tracker 500S alternator. Oh, it does have an alternator. Would you look at that? But I can't believe my alternator is already bad. I mean, the thing's only 2 years old. With no miles on it. Uh, how long do they last for? See, they have like the Arctic cat. Um, see, so I guess I can find alternators for like around 130 bucks for my Arctic cat. But none of them say Arctic cat though, so yeah, it's just a matter of finding the alternator for it. Yeah. See, that's essentially what mine looks like, except is that the I have a 2022. Or is it 2021? Is it a 500S or a 550S? I think it's a Tracker Off-Road. See, they don't even make it anymore. Here, let's see. Shop side by sides. See, they make the Ox 400, the Ox EV. They have the 800 SX, but they don't have the they don't have my they don't have mine anymore. It's the I think it's a 2021. Let's see. That's very similar to what I have. Very similar. Nope, that's not mine at all. See, they have like the 300, but I think that's like mine. Little tiny guy, like, yeah, that's exactly like mine. Nope, that's smaller, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what I have. Except I don't have a windshield. Or the back shield. Or the rear view mirror. So yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with my 500S though. You see? That's my little guy, but it's black. Are you looking at my stream or not really? Okay. So it's a 443cc liquid cooled electronic fuel injection. So it has a CVT, it has 2 4-wheel drive. Okay. Front travel, rear travel, cargo box. I can do like 1,500 pounds with this thing. Yeah, it's a nice little guy, you know. You know. I'm very happy with the thing. You know, I'm not, you know, I just need to. Yeah. Yeah, my thing reaches about 45 miles per hour. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun little wheelchair, you know. But I don't send it up to about 500 miles. You know, I don't send it up to high speeds all the time though. You know, I operate around 5 to 10 miles per hour. You know, because I live out in the I live out in the trees. Let's see. What I can't do is show where I live. What I can do is though is show like a general area of where I live in New Jersey. Remember, New Jersey is not a big state. Okay, I mean there's North Jersey, right? And here's South Jersey right here. Okay, and all this is Wharton Forest. That's a big chunk of New Jersey, isn't it? Oh, how about now? Okay, so now you see it again. Okay, so all this here is forest. Okay, you see this little area right here on 206? Okay, but this is all forest, and this is what I take my wheelchair in. You know, I mean, it's a big wooded area, isn't it? Okay, or sometimes I'll take it down here, and if you notice, somewhere between here and here is forest. Literally, most of New Jersey is protected forest. Okay, so I come down here in Belle Plaine, and I ride my wheelchair around back here too. And as you can tell, it's not far from. I don't live here, by the way. I don't live in this town. So, but this town's fairly close. So I travel from this town to come down down here, or I travel from this town to come up here. So it's essentially same distance either way to enjoy the woods. Okay, so and then all this green area here is all marshland. Okay, so this isn't forest. This is marsh. This is where the blueberry bogs are. No, not blueberry bogs. Cranberry bogs are and stuff. There's also, let's see. You ever hear of Ocean Spray cranberry juice? There, cranberry bogs. Let's see. Where the hell does it? Cross into 72. I think this is 563. That's Green Bank. Where the hell's 72 at? There's Chatsworth Road. There's 72. That Savoy Boulevard, I think it is. No, Chatsworth Barnegat Road. That's what takes me back over here. Take this back over this way. Take 563 down. Okay. All right. You see all this over here? These are cranberry bogs. Then we come back here. Ocean Spray is like right. This is all cranberry bogs back here. These are all cranberry bogs back here. Continue driving down. See? All these things right here. You see all these little watery areas? These are all cranberry bogs owned by Ocean Spray. Yep. You see where it says Pine Island Cranberry? This is all Ocean Spray. When you drive down here and you drive down the road, it actually says Ocean Spray on the side. But yeah, this is all cranberry bogs. Now, when you drive further down out here into my hometown, remember I don't live here now. But if you come down here, 54 to 2nd Road, Shoe Road, 2nd Road, okay, H Street, 1st Road, Atlantic 561. Here we are. Plymouth Road. Okay, you see all this farm area right here? That's all blueberries. All here, and I think it's, yeah, this is all blueberries here. All that farm area. This is the largest blueberry field in the world. Yep. All based in Hamilton, New Jersey. And this is where and this is where I grew up. You see all these fields back here? These are all blueberry farms back in here and back all up in here. All over here. You see even back in this area over here, this is all farmland. Yeah. And then over here is the mansion in Hamilton. This is a billionaire's house. Or at least a multi-millionaire's house anyway. He he patented a method for asphalt and asphalt recycling and stuff. And everybody in the world uses his patent. So he made a fortune doing it. He made a fortune off his patent. Good for him, Then over here, I think, is the cemetery. Now we enter the cemetery from up here. And I want to say my grandmother is buried right around here. And then my uncle's buried up in this area over here somewhere. Yeah, my uncle's in this section over here. My grandmother's in this section over here. And my aunt and uncle are buried here's the road right here. They're buried right around here in the woods over here somewhere. This is a fairly small cemetery. Yeah. Yep. And I told you I bought my house, right? I closed on it. Yeah. So the house is officially mine. I paid my taxes. I'm very happy. I did something adult the other day. No, I paid my property taxes. Yes, I am. It's a good feeling knowing I paid my taxes, No, my taxes pay for schools and roads and trash. Um, all of it, I hope. Yeah, well, I don't live in California, my county shows where the money goes. You know, um, for every $100, 55 cents goes to my county. Well, 56 cents goes to my county. Um, 5 cents goes to my library. 3 cents goes to the health enforcement, whatever, for the county. A penny goes to open spaces for the county. So like that Warren Forest you saw, that's part of the county. So I'm all for that. Um, the district school tax. Okay, so $1 and $1.15 of every $100 I spend. Oh, I'm wrong. Because there's my school district and then there's the regional school district. So that's the high school. So between the high school and the local school, I'm paying $2.10 off of every $100 of my property valuation on education. Okay, and my township receives $1.03 for services such as trash, recycling, road maintenance, etc. Okay, but $2 out of every for every $100 on my property is valuated for. What is that? Yeah, $2. So for every $2, so basically $2 go goes to high school and elementary school. That's my per $100 evaluation. So I pay roughly $3,200 a year in property tax. It's paid quarterly, so it's like $793. It's roughly $800 a quarter. So what I do is I pay monthly. I go to the website, I schedule a payment, and I pay $300 every time my Social Security check comes in. I schedule a payment for $300. No, but what I did was with my student loan, I paid my first quarter of taxes with it. So I paid $800 out to my property taxes. So I don't have to really worry about paying my next tax payment until May 1st. But I'm making $300 a month payment, so that means that like on Friday, like on the 3rd, I'm making $300. I'm paying $300. Okay, so instead of so instead of me owing $793, or instead of owing $800 in May, I'm only going to owe $500 in May. In February, I'm going to pay another $300. So May, I'm going to only owe $200. Okay, and then in March, I'm going to pay another $300. So May, I don't owe anything. And then my next payment's going to be in August. Okay, so I'm going to owe $700 in August. Okay, so every month I'm paying $300. Okay, and then my tax bill gets and that's how I'm paying my taxes every year. And then if I'm still in school coming up the next term, I'll apply another $300. Sorry, another $800 towards my property taxes. So I'm 6 months ahead. So I have that little bit of a cushion. Because I don't want to be I don't want to be kicked out of my house. My house, me living here means a lot to me, I mean, I want to remain here, I still want to live here, So it is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to get off the stream, but I'm going to continue chatting for a few minutes here.